If you don't like rock music but still love a good story, then buckle up for the tale of Jim Morrison. His life was a whirlwind of creativity, rebellion, and ultimately tragedy. Picture this: the 1960s, an era of rebellion, change, and unforgettable music. It was a time when the youth were challenging the status quo, and music was the soundtrack of a cultural revolution. Jim Morrison, the magnetic frontman of The Doors, wasn't just any rock star. He was a poet, a provocateur, and a larger-than-life icon. His presence on stage was electrifying, and his voice was a force of nature. Born in 1943, Jim's journey was as wild as his stage performances. From a young age, he was drawn to the arts, showing a keen interest in literature and poetry. From his poetic lyrics to his electric stage presence, Morrison captivated millions. His words were not just lyrics, they were a window into his soul, reflecting his inner turmoil and his quest for meaning. But behind the rock and roll facade was a man grappling with his own demons. His intense personality and relentless pursuit of artistic expression often led him down a dark path. The Doors burst onto the scene in 1967 with hits like Light My Fire and Break On Through. Their music was a blend of rock, blues, and psychedelia, and it resonated with a generation hungry for change. Jim's deep, hypnotic voice and enigmatic persona drew fans in like a moth to a flame. He had an uncanny ability to connect with his audience, making each performance a unique experience. He wasn't just singing, he was channeling raw emotion and chaos. His performances were unpredictable, often pushing the boundaries of what was considered acceptable. But fame came at a cost. The pressures of stardom and his own personal struggles began to take a toll on him. Jim's struggles with substance abuse and his clashes with the law painted a darker picture. His erratic behavior and run-ins with the authorities became almost as famous as his music. The rock god was mortal after all. Despite his larger-than-life persona, Jim was a man battling his own inner demons. By 1971, at just 27, Jim Morrison was found dead in his Paris apartment. His death marked the end of an era, but it also cemented his status as a rock legend. The cause? Heart failure, though speculation and mystery still surround his untimely demise. Some believe there was more to the story, adding to the enigma that was Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison's legacy lives on. His influence can be seen in countless artists who followed, and his music continues to inspire new generations. His music continues to inspire, his poetry still resonates, and his legend grows with each passing year. His words and melodies are timeless, echoing through the decades. He was a man who danced on the edge of sanity and genius, forever immortalized as the Lizard King. His life was a testament to the power of art and the human spirit. So next time you hear a Doors track, remember the man behind the myth. Remember the passion, the chaos, and the brilliance that was Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison, a rock legend's rise and fall. His story is a reminder of the thin line between genius and madness, and the enduring power of music.